YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Adam back with another video. And on this channel, we all about self-improvement and becoming the best version of ourselves. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell to be notified when I drop another video. But today's video, as you can see by the title, is why she won't text you back, man. Or why she doesn't like you, or why you have to keep chasing her, or anything along those lines that comes with a female that you like in particular who does not like you back, right? And cut straight to the point, man. It's simple. It's because you have nothing to offer. You're sitting here smoking weed, playing video games, going nowhere in life, and you expect all the bad honeys to fall in your lap, man. That's not how it works. You have to put in some effort. You have to show that female that you have something to offer. And at the end of the day, once you get to the level where you do have stuff to offer, you're never going to have to chase a girl again. Right? Or you'll realize that it's not in your best interest to waste your time fretting over girls, chasing girls, doing that sort of stuff. Right? So the best advice I can give you right now is just do your best to get on your journey and become somebody, bro. Start hitting the gym. Start taking care of yourself more. Putting more emphasis on self-care. Start doing things that are out of the box. Meditating, taking care of your mental health. That sort of stuff. Because that's where it all starts. All the people, all the men, all the women that you see in successful positions that don't waste their time on little kid shit like chasing a relationship that's not meant for them. They started somewhere. They did things that were out of their comfort zone that didn't seem normal to them. And now you can look at where they are in life and see what kind of direction that put them in. Delaying gratification. Not going out and partying every single weekend. Putting discipline over everything else, right? And just to preface that, you are going to stumble sometimes. It's hard to keep a routine where you're waking up at 5 a.m., going to the gym, getting your work done for your business or going to your 9 to 5 and doing the same thing over and over again. I know it's hard. I know. So don't beat yourself up when stuff like that gets in the way. When you do stumble a little bit, because every single time you stumble, you come back even stronger. And every time you fail, you come back faster to where you were supposed to be, where you were before. So don't fret about that. But sitting, looking at your phone, waiting for somebody to text you back, whether you be male or female, you have better things to do in life. You were put here for a purpose. You weren't put here to be in your head asking yourself questions like, am I good enough because one of these people is not choosing you. Right? There's so many people in the world, bro. And by the time you make your transformation, by the time you become who you're supposed to be, or by the time you get to where you want to be, your idealisms in your perception of yourself might change so much that you don't even want that person anymore. Because you see that while you were taking this time growing and developing yourself, they stayed the same. They remained complacent. Because that's what happens most of the time, man. That's why so many people peak in high school. Because they're born genetically gifted. So they don't feel like they have to put work in anymore. But sadly, that's not the case. Because without the work, yeah, you might be genetically gifted, but somebody is going to overcome you eventually. Somebody's going to take your place and pass you eventually. That's just how it works. Hard work beats talent every single time. Every single time. Because most of the people that are successful today, they weren't popping in high school. They weren't popping in middle school. They weren't popping until they delved deep and really looked at themselves and reflected and were like, okay, yeah, I wasn't at the top of the food chain there, but that was for a reason. Like, take myself for granted, right? By no means am I a celebrity, am I famous, am I anything of that sort. Like, I was a nobody in high school. I was nothing. You know, I wasn't really that athletic. I wasn't really doing anything with my life. And I went to the Marine Corps. It instilled discipline within me. And now life has gone from a gradual decline to a steady linear growth. And eventually in life, when you're climbing that linear path for so long, all of a sudden it just turns exponential. And things that you thought would never happen before start happening to you. And life just starts getting better and better because you prioritize yourself in the moment where other people were prioritizing looking good for other people. If that makes sense. So don't worry about what position you're in now. Just know that if you start today building a business, getting in the gym, working out, doing whatever it is you feel like you need in your soul to do to become the person you were put here to be, as long as you start today, who knows what you're going to be in the future? Who knows what you're going to be in 5 years? You have to create this vision of yourself in the future that you've always wanted to be. And then you have to put the work in to become that person. And I know that might sound obvious, but people make these promises to themselves all the time and they don't keep them. Which is a sad thing. Like the most number one person that you should be able to keep promises to is yourself. Because if you can't even do that, then how are you going to keep a promise to somebody else in a relationship, in a partnership, in anything of that sort? So take this time to reflect. And I know I went on a bit of a tangent. You know, this video is supposed to be like why she don't text you back, but it all has to do with it. How is she going to respect you and give you her time when you don't even respect yourself for your own time? If you're constantly texting her, oh, hey, hit me up, you know, what you doing? Like, it just shows you don't respect your own time. So why would she or he respect you themselves? That doesn't make any sense to me. So I hope that makes sense to you, though. Why things are playing out in your life how you didn't expect them to play out. But always remember, too, that everybody can grow. As long as you have another day on this earth to do something, to start something, to become somebody, like, don't let it go. Stop letting life pass you by worrying about what somebody else is doing. Focus on you and all the good things will come, I promise you. Right? But that's enough for my tangent for today. I just wanted to come back to the channel, put a video out because I haven't in a while. But as always, you know, take care of yourselves, get in the gym, start a business, do whatever you feel like in life you have to do because you could do it. But all you got to do is believe in yourself first and foremost. When you start your journey, people ain't going to believe in you. They're not going to give you the type of advice or motivation that you're going to need to hear when you're starting out. They're not going to give you that. You got to give that to yourself, right? But before I keep rambling on and making this video longer than it should be, that's going to be the end. As always, you know where to find me on Instagram, all the other socials. Make sure you follow me. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell, notifications, all that good stuff. And I'm going.